Nature Girl 30 here, and this is my mini Q&A number 37. As you can see, I don't have a lot of energy in me, so that's probably the reason why I sound so blah. But I'm going to do my best to actually read these questions because I know I have been behind and you guys are sending me so many, so I'm going to get them out as much as I can. And Final Limits, I have not forgotten you. I know how many questions that you have sent me, and I'm going to say as many as I can. But let's get started with the first set of questions. Well, actually, the question that comes to me via Twitter from Sheldon Richardson. Thank you for sending me this question, man. And if you guys want to send me questions via Twitter, by all means, hashtag it Nature Girl Q&A so I'll know it's for my Q&A. Okay, his question for me is WWE SmackDown or WCW Thunder. Which do you prefer? I really never watched a lot of WCW back in the day, so I have to say SmackDown. Because I like SmackDown being a pure wrestling show and having a little bit of storyline in there to keep it interesting. So I would have to say SmackDown. But thanks for sending me that question, man, via Twitter. And let's get started with the questions that actually come to me via YouTube. Thanks, guys, so much for actually sending me these. And by all means, keep them coming. My first set of questions actually this is Final Limits first set that he is sending me. He sent me a whole lot. So this is your first set that you're sending me, man. Okay, what would you do if you saw Taylor Swift being? I am not doing the butt rape. Sorry, not going there. What if you saw me beating the living crap out of Bond? I'm not. No, sorry. If I actually saw you beat up Amanda Bynes, I will call the cops. Sorry, I'm just not into abuse like that. I'm sorry, I'm not. Who do you like? Who do you like? Or who do you like, or me, or who do you like, or me, or largest 85? Which one of us? I guess who do you like more, you or largest 85? I don't really know y'all, but I know that y'all actually sent some really cool questions, so I have to say you guys both. Will Emma Roberts get arrested again? If she doesn't get her anger in control, more than likely, yeah. My next set of questions actually comes from Real Harold. Does Nature Girl 30 know how to fly in the air like Real Harold does? Dude, you will be the first person in history to actually know how to fly. And unfortunately, I don't. I have to rely on planes to get me here and there. And helicopters. Yeah. But, cool. Cool gift, man. My next set of questions actually comes from another set from Final Limits 1. 5 things you would ask Real Harold if you met him in real life. Okay. Number 1, I would ask, why do you spam your name on all of my comments instead of making a comment? Number 2, what does Real Harold mean? Number 3, where did you get the name for Real Harold? Number 4, who is your favorite anti-hero? It can be either wrestling related, it can be either comic book related, it can be cartoon related, whatever. I want to know who your favorite anti-hero is. And number 5, do you or do you not hate John Cena and why? Those would be my 5 questions that I would actually ask Real Harold. Have you heard the rumors going around that Real Harold has an alter ego Napoleon Guru? And if those rumors are true, what are your thoughts and which one is crazier of the two? Honestly, it would make sense if his alter ego is Napoleon Guru. And honestly, I can't understand a word that Napoleon Guru writes to me when he was actually sending me questions. I had no idea what to say because it was so I don't know whether or not it was philosophical or whether or not it was just plain gibberish. But honestly, I really didn't know what to say at all. And as for one being crazier, I'm not going to say one's crazier. I want to say that maybe Napoleon Guru is a little bit more eccentric than Real Harold. I actually like Real Harold better because Real Harold actually has a little bit of a personality. I can't even decipher who Napoleon Guru is. Not insulting him or anything. I know that sounds mean, but I just can't figure him out. But that is a great question. Will pigs fly before Cena grows a pair and turns heel? Yeah. Pigs will not only be flying, they'll be flying on jetpacks and talking before Cena actually becomes heel. Yeah. What do you think of Waylon Mercy now since you've done research on him? Cool. I like him. My next set of questions actually comes from Jao Pacoca. Or I hope that's how I said it. I hope that's how I said it. I hope I said it right. Do you think Beyonce is trying to be white and not proud of being black? Since every time I see her, she looks whiter and whiter. What's up with that? I'm not gonna really say she's trying to be white because number one, her Texas accent is something that never went away. Like it's been years. It's been nearly a decade, and this chick still talks like she's from Texas. Seriously, it has not went away. And with the platinum blonde thing, platinum blonde is a new black for black chicks. I don't understand why. Especially those that don't really need to have platinum blonde hair, especially if they're mocha colored and darker than that. If they're like dark chocolate, for example, if you're so black that you can't really see, if you can't be seen at night without smiling, don't get platinum blonde hair. Like just don't. You look ridiculous. You look like a Barbie doll dipped in bleach. Like seriously, don't with your hair dipped in bleach. Don't do it. Don't do it. But as for Beyonce, no, I don't think she's trying to be white at all. I really don't think she is. That's just me. Um, do you think Justin Bieber and Miley Cyrus are misbehaving and doing stupid crap because they're hanging out with too many black people? No, not at all. They're just they're mimicking exactly what they. I mean, they're mimicking something. No, I take that back. They're just being dumb. Like seriously, just because you hang around black people don't mean that you're gonna get the same traits as some black people. And I'm gonna be real with all these hip hop artists out there. The ones that are being stupid are young. The older ones that are still rapping got some sense. And when it comes to Justin Bieber, he messes himself up all together by himself. And as for Miley, she's doing the same exact thing. Her latest video that she came out with could have been the video that kind of brought her back into and to the top where she used to be. But her decisions is what's making her being how she is. And the same thing with Justin Bieber. It has nothing to do with black people at all. But anyway, moving on from there. Because I can rant pretty much all day about these folks. And I choose not to. Moving on to my next set of questions from Largest85. Do you think Hillary Duff is a good mom? I have no idea. I don't know her, but I will assume that she is. What if that dirty witch Miley Cyrus was your daughter? What would you say to her after her performance on the VMAs? What are you thinking? Like seriously, what are you thinking? You are better than this. I have raised you better than this. And I know that you're better than this. You don't need to go out there and act like a complete prostitute. Or you don't need to go out there and act like a stripper. Pretty much practically straight up doing bad things to that foam arm or foam finger or whatever it is. You don't have to act like you're masturbating with a foam finger just to get people to look at you. All you have to do is have talent and sing, which is what you have. You don't have to go out there wearing plastic underwear, writhing around in front of a married man and on him without him knowing just to get noticed. You're better than that. You know you're better than that. This is ridiculous. And if I ever see that again, I'm going to probably take you over my knee for the first time ever in 20 years, and I'm going to give you a spanking. Don't make me do that, because you're too heavy and you'll break my knees. Maybe. Well, actually, she weighs maybe, a 93 pounds. So she probably won't break my knees. But either or, yeah. she would probably get a whooping from me. Maybe. I don't know. I don't have a daughter. But are you planning on playing Final Fantasy VIII again? And have you heard it is going to be released, re-released on PC? I'm not much of a PC gamer, so more than likely, no, I'm probably not going to play it. But if I ever decide later on down the line to go retro and get a PlayStation 3, because I know the PlayStation 4, the old games are not going to be compatible, so I might just get a PlayStation 3. Either or, I might play it on that if I ever decide to do it. But so far, no, I'm not gonna play it. But yeah, that's a good question, man. What are your favorite cutscenes of Final Fantasy VIII, and which ones the ones that stand out to you? I have to say that the ending cutscenes that I actually did see were the ones that stood out most, because you never really knew if it was over or not. But it was phenomenal, absolutely beautiful, beautiful cutscenes. I loved it. I really did. So I would have to say the end. And my final set of questions actually comes from Finaillimits 1. And this is probably his third set that he sent me. How old did you think Jake the Snake Roberts was in the year 1990? 45? I kind of thought he was 45 at the time. And would you pay to see a 25-year-old Sting and CM Punk go at it today? Yeah, I would. Because, I mean, Sting was at the top of his game. I think around 25 he was a blonde. And CM Punk, yeah, I mean, I would love to see those guys go out. They're really great wrestlers in the ring. It'll be interesting to see how they're going to go toe to toe with each other. But thanks, guys, so much for sending me these questions. If you have any other questions for me, by all means, send me more at YouTube at my YouTube inbox, or send to me via Twitter at RKH30 hashtag Nature Girl Q&A. It's Nature Girl 30 signing off. Peace out. Later.